Zero Trust Security is a strategic approach to cybersecurity that operates on the principle that no entity, whether inside or outside an organization's network, should be automatically trusted. Instead, Zero Trust requires verifying every attempt to access system resources rigorously, regardless of where the request originates. This model assumes that threats could be present both externally and internally, thus shifting the security focus from merely defending the perimeter to protecting resources through strict access controls and continuous validation of credentials. The principles of Zero Trust Security center on the strict verification of every individual and device trying to access resources on a network, regardless of their location. This philosophy requires that access to resources is never based on implicit trust, but rather through a meticulously structured framework of security protocols that ensure all users and devices are authenticated, authorized, and continuously validated for security compliance before granting the least privileged access needed to perform a task. These principles are designed to prevent unauthorized access and mitigate threats from within the network as well as from external sources. Key components of a zero-trust architecture include multi-factor authentication, identity and access management, encryption, endpoint security, and analytics and monitoring tools. Multi-factor authentication ensures that access is granted only after multiple verification methods are successfully presented. Identity and access management secure and manage user identities and their access rights, ensuring strict enforcement of access policies. Encryption protects data in transit and at rest, making unauthorized access difficult and reducing data breach risks. Endpoint security tools monitor and protect all devices accessing the network, providing real-time threat detection and response. Lastly, analytics and monitoring tools continuously analyze network traffic and user behaviors to detect and respond to anomalies that might suggest a security threat. Together, these components create a robust infrastructure that upholds the strict no-trust policies foundational to zero-trust security. The benefits of implementing zero-trust security include enhanced security posture, reduced data breach impact, and improved regulatory compliance. By verifying and authenticating every access request, Zero Trust significantly diminishes the chances of unauthorized data access, thus strengthening the overall security setup. This method also minimizes the extent of potential damage in case of a breach, since access rights are limited to what is absolutely necessary for each user. Additionally, the stringent access control mechanisms inherent in Zero Trust architectures align well with various data protection regulations, aiding organizations in meeting compliance requirements efficiently. Common misconceptions about Zero Trust often include the belief that it is overly complex and only suitable for large organizations. However, Zero Trust is scalable and can be implemented by businesses of any size to enhance their security posture. Another misconception is that Zero Trust will impede user experience and productivity due to its rigorous verification processes. In reality, when properly configured, Zero Trust can streamline access procedures and even improve overall system efficiency. Lastly, some assume that Zero Trust is just about technology and tools, but it is equally about enforcing a comprehensive and strategic security approach that involves continuous monitoring and adaptation to emerging threats.